Please, get me out of here. I'm running out of electricity. If I run out, I die. That's how it is in real life. We can't survive without it anymore. We've accustomed to it. Well then. The first of our 3 days off has passed. Hello! And the power's restored! Yes! Time to do what I always do. Sit inside and mess around on the internet. What do you mean? The electricity's back! The hell are you girls talking about? Even later than any of us expected. Wait! What? Did you just... oh, okay. You just fucked me! You... the game straight debated me. Man, they ain't working fast. Were we a little too optimistic? Since yesterday, everyone's anxiety levels were at, this is just a random day without power stage. But it was looking like we couldn't make it past the hill for yet another day. The power being restored was, of course, way further down on the list. For some reason. And we had now become full-fledged survivors. Will this get in the way of any official duties? You're very on the ball. Oh no. Oh god damn it. I want to be here forever. Why is Mina okay with this? We're like on a weird time limit. My condolences. It seemed likely that she would be staying over more in the future. I'm okay with that. Sylvie's great. God damn it. Fucking power outage. Well, yeah, because it requires such. How was it in Reina's room, by the way? God, I wish I was there. I'd be the pillow any day. I've actually had to do that before. Like, use clothing as a pillow. It ain't that great. Ooh. A good night of girl fun, huh? Oh, well, that's weak numbers. What a loser. I'm sorry, Sylvie. Like not even trying to, like clearly whispering to us, but not trying to hide it. I think it's good to be healthy, personally. I go to sleep at like 6 a.m. What, like legit just scratching herself? There's better ways to keep yourself up, Sylvie. The second it hits past 10, it's like when I take melatonin. It just kicks in. It's over. But clearly. Kami meow. Her eyes rolled back. Oh god. Okay. You're right, you keep going. I don't think this is gonna spell... This might spell disaster for you. Oh no. Oh, I'm curious too.
実はね、キサキドの
Hurls her out the window.
はーい
Breaks it.
あんなこと口外できるわけがない。
Especially to me.
つまりエルも聞いたのね。
Now I triple wish I was there.
まあ、成り行きで。
何を言いましたの私たち。別におかしなことは言ってございませんわよね。
Are you about to just expose them, even though you were trying to stop it?
はい。
The fuck were they on about? Sound like like a fun girls only night. Except without me. I could have been a girl if they asked me to. It was all well and good that they were so close, but
2日目となると困ることが出てきましたね。
like everything? Ellie-san surveyed the foyer. Alright, we're gonna eat the plants. I got this. Oh god, everyone is...
ねえ、ファストで飽きてきたんだけど、いつになったら出れるの？
Oh, they're getting antsy.
知りませんわよ。
Smack them down. Sylvie's group were pretty much the only energetic ones left among us. I feel like Sylvie, Sylvie, Mina, all of us. We're gonna be energetic all the time, for the most part. Everyone else was depressed. Not only were they tired, but their moods had taken a turn for the worst. There were also far fewer people out in the foyer. Everyone was holed up in their rooms.
新しい環境に移った人間は一度はこうなりますが、望まずにはるかに不便な環境とあっては、やはり精神的な疲労が強すぎるようです。
Especially when you've never, experienced this before, you know. After all, our fun 3-day weekend suddenly turned into a survival experience. It builds character. Everyone was irritable, and they couldn't pin it on any one person. Oh, I bet you they would. And you know who that would be? Me. Gloom swirled throughout the dormitory.
電気がない。娯楽のなさも問題ですが。
I could provide entertainment.
何より飢えと寒さですね。
Yeah, cold's not that bad.
今日も寒いよね。
We can all snuggle together. The rain had stopped, but it had been quite frigid since earlier that morning. Worse yet, it was still mostly cloudy. There wasn't much hope of the temperature going up. It don't look cloudy outside. Well, I mean, those who walked out in the foyer were still doing better. Most had confined themselves to their room and were huddled up in their covers. Oh, god damn it. Why did I... this was a cheap expression, but everyone was suffering. The temperaments of anyone isolated in their rooms would likely continue to decline. It would be best if they came out of their rooms, even if we had to force them, but...
何か温かいものが食べられるといいんだけど。
That would rise people's spirits.
もうお湯すら確保するのが難しいですものね。
God damn it. How much food do we have left?
もう残っている子は少ないでしょう。今夜からはカロリーベースの話が必要になってくる。
Oh no. There may still have been those with a stockpile, but I didn't want to bring that to light. Oh no, because then we'd start, being animals and attacking each other for the food, and then we'd start eating each other. Starting tonight, would these girls be staving off hunger with nothing but soft drinks and licking sugar? That's the way. A situation I hope to have avoided. Well, you said that like it happened. Oh god. I went outside.
シルビーたちは寒いの大丈夫なん？
She's fine.
これくらいなら全然平気よ。
Yeah, look, I better clothes. Never mind. I was gonna say no. It's. I can't even argue that these clothes are warm.
むしろ日本は暑すぎると思っていたので、ちょうどいいくらいですわ。
Nice.
北欧でも特に北にあるソルティレージュならこの時期は常に寒波に覆われていますからね。
So they're used to it. They say people in Finland go short-sleeved until it hits a negative 100 degrees Celsius. Is that what your people are like?
スウェーデン警察にいる私の知人などこれくらいの寒さなら半袖で過ごしているくらいです。
Huh, well, people from Nordic countries were incredible.
日本人はダメですわ。寒い。
It all depends on where you're from, you know.
慣れって大切ね。
As far as Japan went, even the northern tip of Hokkaido probably experienced a mild heat wave now and again. On the other hand, then, how about Japanese summers? Oh yeah, they're like me, not able to handle that. Unless...
その話は
The fucking universe shattered.
夏はもういい。
Yup, that's me, alright.
夏という言葉二度と聞きたくありません。
I fucking hate the heat so much. Right. I've lived in severe cold, so well, I say severe. Yeah, more severe than usual probably. So, I'm used to it. I love the cold. All three instantly look sick.
夏に比べたらこのくらいの寒さ天国よ。だって暑いと逃げ場がないもの。
Yes, the cold is definitely a refuge. Sounds like this past summer was pretty hard on you.
何かしら理由をつけてもう留学はやめ国に帰ろうと756回思ったわ。
700.
住まいにした別邸にプールがあるのが救いでしたわね。
Jesus Christ.
そうね。一日中プールで遊んでギリギリ日本に残る気力を振り絞ったわ。エルには悪いことをしたわね。
Wouldn't that have like... Oh, never mind.
いえ。
一緒に入らなかったの？
Yeah, I figured that's what she would have done, did you not?
入れません。
What?
私は護衛として常に監視を怠れません。
You can do that by being the stalwart guard in the pool with them.
常に臨戦態勢としてフルプレートアーマーを着込み、プールサイドでお二人を見張っておりました。
Oh God, why?
地獄だ。
Yeah, no, that's... Ooh. Imagine the blistering heat.
務めですから。
Not to... You don't have to wear full plate armor next to the pool. This woman would be truly astonishing if she were anywhere but peaceful Japan. Yeah, that aspect certainly might make the cold preferable. If there was any way to avoid the cold, that would be...
1、2、
Oh.
3、4。
Hi, what are you doing? Exercising as usual? Moving your body was plenty.
カネチン、何してんの？
What's it look like?
レイナ先輩、おはようございます。
See, she's loving it out here. It was the first year in the dorm, Akane-chan. She stood out due to her booming voice.
朝のラジオ体操ができなかったので、体を動かしたくてうずうずしちゃって。
She just wanted to get out.
先輩たちも一緒にやりませんか？あったまりますよ。
I mean, there's nothing else to do. She was as spirited as ever.
いいわね。面白そうだわ。ところで、ラジオ体操って何？
She'll show you. Watch. I watched them outside the window.
興味深いですわね。
A portion of the group was fully into the idea. I'm gonna check out some other stuff. God damn it. Then I'll be back. You guys have fun dancing around. Ooh, burp. I like how I just leave. Nah, fuck that. I escaped. Now then, let's see what we got going on here. Keeping an eye out when there was no power restoration in sight was a waste of time. What was more important at the moment was this. If my calculations were correct, this should be far more useful right now. What are we talking about? Then again, it was currently a day off. Not even teachers were at the school today since the road was blocked off. So it was completely deserted. I had no way to get inside, but what am I doing? I smashed the window. What are you doing? You're a crazy man. With Sylvie's royal powers on my side, they should forgive me for a single window similar to the incident from last week. I mean, sure, but just, oh my god, why am I like this? The power outage also meant no alarm sounded. I got inside with ease. That is not. Now then. ... But I couldn't get into any of the classrooms without a key either, huh? Ah, damn it! I broke the window for nothing. I wonder where the keys were. The staff room? No, they should have changed where they were stored for security purposes lately. I like how I just broke and entered. Would I end up smashing a few more windows until I accomplished what I came here to do? We should have never broken the one. Oh God, no. Wee woo. Ah.
寮にはいませんでした。どこへ行ったのでしょう。
I broke into the school.
道を求めて森に入って迷ったとか？
森はどこもかしこも滑りやすくて危険だと昨日見ているのでないと思いますが。
You don't know.
みんな、大変！
Oh God,
どうしたの？
Help me.
ほら、昨日もらったコンビーフの缶。食料が貴重になるかもって今日のために残しといたでしょ？
Are they all gone?
あれがないの。オーロのやつ、独り占めして逃げたよ。
No, hold on, I got a plan.
あらあら。武士はクワネド高楊枝などという日本の格言は迷信だったようですわね。
Don't even give me that shit.
もともと市松殿のカップ麺で得た対価だ。彼がどうしようと何も言えないが。
You right, but hold on, don't worry.
一言くらい言ってほしかったわね。コンビーフ食べたことなかったのに。
No, it's okay.
それで、その卑しい豚はどこに？
It's all part of the plan. Oh no.
エル、どうかした？
She senses a disturbance in the force.
いえ。
Oh.
学園から煙が。
Ah, see, I see what I'm doing. Okay. I don't like it, but oh, whew. Open fires are harsher than I thought. Oh, Jesus.
オーロ？何をやっているの？
Yeah, I hope I did this safely and not, you know. You're here already? I was planning to call him over when it was
こ
done.
れは大きな鍋ですね。
Yeah!
この前行ったラーメン屋に置いてあったわ。
Yeah. A so-called stock pot. I was in the process putting it over a flame just like the restaurant and boiling the soup down. I figured a school like Noble Academy that cultivates elites of many disciplines would have a kitchen for rearing elite chefs. When I went looking, I found this.
探った？
I broke into the school is what I'm saying. Miraculously, it was all unlocked. The gas was shut off, so I couldn't use the burners, but I borrowed some bricks. Okay, good. Along the edges of the flower beds adorning the academy and made use of an improvised stove, which I was currently heating over a flame. But, fire's tougher to work with than it looks. If the fire got too hot, you couldn't get close. And if it cooled down too much, it got smoky. It was a lose-lose, really. It was difficult to obtain the perfect balance.
変わりましょう。行軍経験があるので焚き火くらいはできます。
Really? Well, that would be a big help. Oh! I didn't want to make a bonfire. I wanted to cook. That's what I needed to focus on.
何似てるん？あ、
All the... Look at
コン
it.
ビ
Look.
ーフ。
Yeah, look at this. Yup. Oh, I used the canned goods without asking. That's okay, I assume. Oh, it looked pretty scarce using a huge pot for just 5 cans of food, though. Hey, it's gonna get cooked. Whether or not you could see the meat made a pretty big difference on your mood. In addition to utensils, I got salt, miso, and soy sauce from the kitchen. I also got my hands on lard and dried sardines. Yeah, throw some lard in there. Ooh, I tossed in a fair amount. Yeah, and used them for the soup.
こっちのこれは何？白くてねちゃねちゃして。
Don't touch it. It's udon balls. I also found flour to use for these in the kitchen.
あ、おうどんが食べられるの？
Sure. That's what I was shooting for, but I probably put too much water content in and screwed it up. Still food! I wasn't exactly a competent cook. So I was considering making them into flour dumplings instead. Just as good. Flour dumplings. Balls of wheat flour kneaded with water then boiled. It was an optimal outcome for failed udon.
あ、水豚って何？食べたことないわ。楽しみ。
You say that for everything, Sylvie. Judging by Sylvie's reaction, it would probably be okay.
何を作りたいかはだいたいわかりましたわ。
Yes.
で、問題は献立よりむしろこの大きさ。
Should be enough. Mina-chan peered into the pot.
この大きさには馴染みがございませんけど。
Well, we're a bizarrely large group of people.
ざっと100人分ってとこだね。
Is it though? More or less. Are we gonna just have everyone get some out of the pot? Like you know what yeah. Like a communal sort of thing? Everyone get some from the pot. Come on. That must have tipped them off to my plans right away. Starting with Sylvie, everyone began to giggle.
別に多少みんなでひもじい思いをするくらいで、飢えて危険とか栄養がどうのという話ではありませんわよ。
Call everyone down. Come, everybody! I get that we're not in too dire of straits, but it really is draining when you're cold and you're hungry. So I thought something to reassure everyone would help. See, look at me. I'm a great man.
オーラのそういうところ、私大好きよ。
Yeah, I love that about me too. Such a thoughtful. I got food, everyone!
でなくて水豚ですか？珍しいですわね。
You're gonna fucking eat them.
味は保証できないけ
Eat. Don't talk them down,
ど、
Reina.
いっぱいあるのは保証するよ。
I can guarantee it'll fill you up. So, Sylvie, could you tell everyone you made it and hand it out without me?
どうして？配るのはいいけど、オーロが始めたんじゃない。
I don't want people to know I don't care. Okay, but listen. Things could get awkward if I advertise my involvement. Yeah, so I'd rather detach myself from the situation while I still could. Sylvie hadn't caught on to that predicament, though. How to handle this?
はいはい、団体さんいらっしゃい。
Oh
あ、本当だ。
no. No, I'm not involved.
炊き出しみたいですね。うわ、いい匂い。
I made nothing. With that thought in mind, the girls they retrieved from the foyer came running. I figured it would take a while after calling the boarders over from them to show up. But word had apparently spread after calling over just a handful. The first wave came quickly. The point being... Oh no. They all saw me. No, I didn't do anything. Stop looking at me. Worst of all, they were from my class. Ew! Jogasaki sympathizers. Ew! Get them out of here. You don't get food. I guess it made sense they'd be from the same class, given Reina's connections. This spelled trouble.
みんなお昼ご飯を作ったな。
Aw, she even still just says we made lunch.
全員の分あるのよ。いっぱい食べて。ありがたいけど。
Did he poison the food somehow? Did he put some aphrodisiac in here to fucking fuck us or something? No, shut up.
作ったのって。
No.
オーロが作ってくれたの。
Fuck.
味見したけど、とっても美味しいのよ。
Oh yeah. Now they're not even gonna try it.
よね。
Here we go. Here we go. The three of them looked at me with indescribable expressions. Ugh, not good. The same ambience from the classroom had reared its head at an awful moment. If put in the worst terms possible, you could describe that I was doing as you could describe what I was doing as hustling them with kindness. Bruh, I'm trying to keep everyone alive and in good spirits. Their hatred for me was out of their own pride, so it would be difficult for them to accept me now. I'll be like, you want to eat? Then fucking deal with it. With that said, I doubted they could refuse while Sylvie was standing there all smiles either. They were stuck, unable to accept or decline. Given the situation, they would likely ultimately do as Sylvie told them and eat, awkward setting and all. I had made this plan to alleviate their meal-related stress, but now I was going to stress them out. Fuck them. Up until today, I desperately tried to stay outside my designated clique as much as possible in an effort to avoid this awkward atmosphere. A setting where everyone, especially such a large group, was worried about me. I felt like a tumor here. I hated it. That's what it feels like, man. I hadn't wanted to show off. I hadn't been trying to live through a golden time. I hadn't been trying to shine. I just... Oh my god. Ah! All of a sudden, there was a hysterical scream from behind me.
何ですかこれ？何ですかこれ？お鍋ですか？ ちょっと、
Akane, can you brighten everyone's day, please, like you usually do when you show up on screen?
危ないですわ。
Yeah, very dangerous. I put a lot of drugs in there for whatever reason. Akane-chan, huh? This girl shouldn't have any animosity against me.
すごいです先輩。こんなことできちゃうんですね。
She loves us. I guess so. I probably should have stepped out a long time ago, but that ship had long since sailed.
器を持ってきました。
Oh,
この学園の調理室、大したものですね。100人分の食器が楽にありました。
did you get the bowls from going through the window, perhaps?
100人分。このお鍋の大きさ。
Mm-hmm.
これって寮のみんなの分があるんですか？
Them's the plan.
どうぞお上がりなさい。さすがに200杯分はないので、おかわりは相談ですが。
Negotiation.
美味しそう。
Take only what you need.
どうぞ食べて。オーロが作ったの。とっても美味しいのよ。
I love how Sylvia was like, nah, he still made it. She mentioned my name again. With the exception of Akane-chan, all the other residents were backing off. Okay, all you fuckers can starve, I don't care. I only hope this didn't take a turn for the worse.
ありがとうございます、先輩。いただきます。
Ah, Akane's good, see? However, that assumption was transformed into needless worry in an instant. Akane-chan served herself without a care in the world and took a bite. It was a soup with stock made from dried sardines, corned beef, and lots of lard. I put in 200 flour dumplings, so each person could have 2. That's definitely a lot. Perhaps you could call it Japanese-style Chinese flavor? To be blunt, it was the shabby kind of soup you'd expect them to put out at some cheap ramen restaurant. We can't go luxury right now. I used a bunch of tricks like thickening it up with starch, but its biggest selling point was this. Did I put wood shavings in there? Help with the hunger? It's warm. Yup.
美味しいっしょ。
I'm a god chef.
はい、美味しいです。ソヤの味付けですが、ま、旧大点ですわ。
For a commoner's flavor.
限られた食材で大したものです。
A warm stock works wonders. And you can make anything taste good with salt. You're damn right. It really wasn't all that impressive. This was just the result of brainstorming how to leverage the limited cards that I was dealt to their fullest potential.
ところであなた、オーロのお友達？
She was enlisted to spy on me, but I guess we could be friends. Another delicate question. Akane-chan was having a hard time answering too, so I lended her a hand. Yeah. Oh, she's a nice person and has been friendly toward me since I transferred here.
そうなのね。それなら私ともお友達だわ。
Oh, head pats.
そんなお姫様と友達だなんて。
Sylvie doesn't care.
いいじゃない。気軽にお話ししてほしいわ。どうしましょう。
It's not every day you just randomly become friends with a princess. As long as it's okay with you, why not?
ダメなわけないです。私なんかでよければ、ぜひよろしくお願いします。
The likes of you. You're not.
よろしくね。
You're not evil or something.
あかねです。私、クリュウあかねって言います。
Hooray!
あかね。素敵な名前だわ。
She is now part of the group.
そうでしょうか。改めてよろしくね、あかね。こちらこそです。
Nice. She was grateful as could be. That made sense after hearing a princess say, "Let's be friends" out of nowhere. Here, eat before it gets cold, you doofus. I butted in and offered her the soup.
はい。
Taste it. Warm yourself. Though it had only been 1 day's time, she was able to get a bite she was able to get a bite of warm food. That mere warmth was enough
美
to...
味しいです。先輩。本当に。
Don't I know it?
本当に。
Huh? What? Oh God, what is happening? What? Oh,
うわー、あかねちん、なんで泣くの？
what did I do? I'm not good with crying anybody. Though she had been eating with a smile, droplets suddenly began to spill from the corners of Akane-chan's eyes. It was so unexpected, it startled me. I could hardly believe someone as ordinarily cheerful as Akane-chan would just break down crying.
いや、いえ、わかりません。
What's
すみ
happening?
ません。
What?
でも、なんか、美味しくて、体中にじわって広がって、いろんな気持ちが突然溢れてきちゃって。
Akane-chan kept on shedding beads of tears. No, wipe those away. This made me go stiff. She had been so tense ever since yesterday. after she wasn't able to do radio calisthenics in an attempt to distract herself. This soup must have what broke the tension for her. I knew that. It made sense, but why was it enough for her to cry? Whatever the reason, it bothered me that I got a girl to cry. Yeah, this doesn't help my reputation. What little I don't have. It must have been the same for her. She always acted foolishly cheerful, and yet... I look up the...
本当に何でもないからありがとうオルくんすごく嬉しい嬉しいだから
No. Stop. Stop it. ... I've been through this before.
自分でもよくわからないんですけど、急に涙が溢れてきちゃって。なんででしょうね。すごく美味しくて、美味しいから。
I feel like joking with her, like, that's okay, I cry when I eat too when it's so good.
先輩が私たちのために作ってくれたのがびっくりして私たち、先輩のことを疑ってたのに。
I clicked, but we're fine. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're all suspicious. Look at me. Look what I've done for you.
疑うまあいろいろね。オールは悪くないんだけどさ、難しいことがあったんだよ。
My existence was suspicious for no reason.
なんかいろんな気持ちがぐちゃぐちゃになってごめんなさい。私
It's okay, so calm down and eat. Brush. Oh, I pet her head. Oh! Flour dumplings are a lot like mochi, so if you sniffle while you eat it, it'll get stuck in your throat.
はい、すいません。
I'm not worried about it. It's just so adorable. It only makes sense that you'd be uneasy. That goes for everyone in the dorm. I'm sure you felt helpless and forced yourself to stay active. And that helplessness was enough to make you cry. Akane-chan wasn't the only one who'd been forcing herself. Everyone had their own anxieties. Which was why you did a good job. It was admirable. Oh, no. It's difficult to act like your usual self because we're in this kind of situation. I believe your upbeat nature helped to support everyone. Like with those radio calisthenics from before. Oh, no, stop. I told you about... This might be strange for me to say, but having you be your usual cheery self was a huge lifesaver. Thanks, Akane-chan. Oh, God. Eat slowly and be careful you don't choke. I'll keep doing this until you settle down. Yeah! Here you go. She's like, I'm good now. I pat her head until the heavy teardrops stopped. It was as if I wanted to show off. But this was one of those moments where I had to act cool. Oh, God. I forgot I had an audience. Yeah, what do you think about that? Huh? Huh?
私もいただこうかな。
That's what I fucking thought.
まあマストでお腹空いてるから。うん、
Eat the damn food.
いいねいいね。どうぞどうぞ。水豚は1人2つね。
And only 2.
じゃあ私も。はいはい、2名様ご案内。
It's a party of 2.
メゴチンは
Huh.
食べるわよ。
After spending all my time with the first years, things were worked out with the problematic 3 of off behind us. And after that, oh,
私らの分もあるの？
oh yes, it's for everyone.
温かいスープです。
Come.
シルビア様の手料理。食べますわ。鍋の底まで舐め尽くしますわ。
Yes, Sylvie's cooking. One boarder after another came along. We had 100 people gathered, and the question of who made it had been deemed irrelevant. I don't need them to know.
大したものです。
As long as everyone's full and happy. And everyone was enjoying their first warm meal in a day. ...
すごいわ、オーラ。
I didn't do anything impressive. In a group of 100, this was an idea 50 or so people would come up with, or could come up with. Then again, I doubted any of these high-class ladies would have the drive to break the academy windows. Oh yeah, no, it's that's all on me for being a hoodlum. The commoner simply stepped in their place.
そうね。大したことはしてない。誰かの笑顔のために動くことは大したことではないけど、それを迷わずできるのがオーラのすごいところよ。
I didn't really get what she meant. Simply having Sylvie smile wide like she always did made it feel meaningful, yet not. As such, I wasn't able to ask her for any clarification. Oh, I did good today, boys and girls. Get fucked, clouds.
晴れましたね。
It's all because of me. The clouds dispersed. The sunshine from the south wrapped warmly around us.
これで少しは暖かくなるでしょう。
I wish I'd still be cold. Oh God. And the soup I made went over swimmingly. And we polished it off right as it was distributed to all 96 boarders. The girls who locked themselves in their rooms seemed to be in a much better mood after getting something warm to eat and soaking up some sun. Oh. And perhaps that was why, instead of going back to the dorm, I continued to work and prepared dinner on the Academy's sports grounds. This is my job now. Lunch wasn't enough. I wanted something warm to eat at night too, so I had to make preparations. I thought I just used up all our food stores. And we were having curry for dinner tonight. Ooh! After gathering instant curry and curry rouse from the girls that had it on hand, as well as spices from the kitchen, it looked like we'd be able to prepare at least one single meal for 100 people. There was no shortage of girls who had a supply of rice, so we could prepare that as long as we had access to a flame. Mess kit cooking of sorts. We were unfortunately short on ingredients. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a very, very not ingredient heavy. But there were girls currently testing whether potato chips would make a decent substitute for potatoes. I'm gonna guess no. I mean, like, as a side, yeah, but not like in the curry itself. Oh my God. What the hell am I balling up tissues for? Well, I doubted you can mess curry up badly enough to make it unappetizing. As for me,
何してるの？
preparing an overnight fire.
昼のは学園中からかき集めたゴミで火力を維持しましたが、夜の分が残っていませんからね。
Ah, see, okay, I see what's going on here. Yes, the biggest weakness to this cooking method was simply firepower. We didn't have anything convenient like kindling around, and the gas was an emergency shutdown due to the shortage or the outage, so we couldn't keep the fire burning. Schools had plenty of discarded paper, so I used that as a stand-in this afternoon. But I'd gone through all the loose paper I could find to keep the stockpot going and had nothing left.
薪とかは使えない？この学園周り木ばっかだけど。
Are we really gonna be chopping down trees?
薪は乾燥に最低1年かかりますので。
I mean, I didn't think it took that long, but fuck. Burning green wood creates carbon dioxide and whatnot, and actually ends up putting out fires. Akane has the starry-eyed surprise going on. Open fires could be quite profound. There's no petroleum supply at this academy either, which is why I'm relying on sheer manpower for now.
先輩、松ぼっくり拾ってきました。
Oh, she got pine cones. Good work.
それから松の木のチクチクしたやつです。これで合ってますよね。
Using everything but the wood. Yeah, perfect. Agane-chan had regained her usual cheerfulness and was lending me a hand.
枯れ葉も集めたけど、やっぱり昨日までの雨でだいぶ湿気ちゃってるね。
Oh no. Firewood was a lost cause, but I can make general foliage work one way or another. Pine tree resin would be likely easy to burn, so I had them collect those and dry leaves from as far into the woods as they could go. They wiped the mud off both and hoisted them in nets used by the sports clubs. The wind was strong, so I prayed it would be dry by nightfall. Alright, that just leaves at this.
少々もったいない気がしますがね。
We had been processing rubbish we'd gotten from the school library since earlier.
新聞か。
I like how it doesn't look like Reina or LA-san are literally doing anything. Well, the rest of us, we're busting our ass over here, alright? This academy had newspapers just like ordinary libraries. The school received 3 daily copies of sports, business, and English magazines, weekly and monthly literary publications, major newspapers from Tokyo, Nagoya, and Osaka, and more. That amounted to about 20 copies per day. Let's see, look at now what it's going to become. These materials were stored at the school for a year, with older issues being disposed of at the end of every month. It really didn't fit the times, in my opinion. Oh no, it's way outdated. But they apparently couldn't stop since the family of newspaper company presidents attended here. Ah. As such, the room next to the library was used as a dedicated storage space for over 7,000 newspapers. Who would have thought we'd need that? Keeping copies of all 3 daily papers was genuinely pointless. We decided to save one and burn the other 2. Yup. A year's worth made for 2,000 copies. It would take a good deal of time to burn them all. We're set, dude. If novice campers like us could utilize them to generate a heat source, then it would have to be paper.
インクを燃やすと嫌な匂いが出るので料理には向きません。あくまで枝葉の補佐といったところですがね。
I don't even care if it's stanky. We can just use these for the stock pot. We had dead leaves and branches to cook meals. It would all work out as long as I knew how to properly use them to boil with a pot.
新聞を燃やすときはね、こうやってぐしゃぐしゃにすると長く燃えて効率がいいんだよ。
Ah, now you're getting it.
こうっ ですか？
Yeah.
これ楽しいです。
See what I tell you, you're getting it. Yeah. Have fun while you still can. I had basically no grip left after processing around 1,000 of them. Oh.
他に釜の作り直しも必要です。昼のものも良いですが、熱効率が悪すぎる。
Right. We dismantled the stove I'd made with brick, and we're in the process of rebuilding it in a better form. This time, we built it in a form that we could cook multiple things at once, rather than a single cylindrical outlet. I don't know, it looks the same.
キャンプみたいで楽しくなってきた。
Raina, do something useful. Really? Lend me a hand then. Yeah, come on, Raina. Restacking bricks was rough when you had no grip left.
私は伝令役だから。
The fuck does that mean?
市松殿、こっちのレンガ積んでください。
God damn it, Raina. Right. No shock that it'd be tough to force the princesses to perform manual labor. I ain't forcing nothing. LA-san and I would take care of it. I learned how to make stoves like this a long time ago during a class at camp, but I've forgotten since then.
十分できていると思いますよ。さらに改良した方がいいという程度です。
I laid stones in a circular pattern with an opening to toss in kindling, our fire source, from one end. On the other, we made a through hole for air to pass through. Damn, we're geniuses. I knew enough to reach this point, but...
もう少し高さを作った方がいいという程度です。燃焼物との間に距離が足りない。
Yeah, a little too low to the ground. Isn't it better that way since the heat can't escape?
その分酸素の巡りが悪く、熱効率が悪くなるのです。なのでまず燃焼点の距離と風の流れが。
You know, like... I was no match for a camping expert. Better leave the planning to LA-san and focus on the physical labor. With these wobbly arms.
あ、オーロ、寮のゴミも持ってくるよう伝えてきたよ。
Fix my wobbly arms! Oh, thanks.
こんなのどうしようってのよ。
She had brought a yellow bag filled with trash. Each resident was responsible for their own trash, and we would haul out the burnable and unburnable trash out weekly. It was a good stroke of luck that we had separated the burnable trash on Sundays, and we had a whole week's worth of trash at our disposal.
これも火種になるのはわかりますけど。
Yes.
マストでバッチくない？ゴミを焼いた火でお料理とか。
Does it matter? I'm not gonna use this for cooking.
これら生活ゴミを燃やした火は釜を温めたり集めた枝を乾燥させるのに使います。
Yeah, see?
それ以上の清潔を求めるなら残念ですが対応できかねますね。
It's like, then I'm sorry, you just gotta deal with it.
いえいえ、そこまでじゃないですから。
Literally, we're in a survival situation. Gotta do what we can. Many of the rich girls did appear to be, unsurprisingly, fastidious. Regardless, we had to make do in this situation. Nobody was so insistent they would go hungry over it. ... I bet Joe Gasaki would be stubborn and refuse to eat, though. I don't care.
そんで、このゴミはこのまま？
She could fucking starve for all I goddamn give a shit. Nah, we're going to use some cursory sorting. Burnable trash could include tinfoil and whatnot. I'd prefer to avoid anything non-combustible to whatever extent possible. What if we burn down the entire... Oh my god, no. Not only would it get in the way around the fire, I was afraid of the possibility of toxic fumes. Oh yeah, no. We'll look through every little piece. Separate out anything that doesn't look burnable. Take out anything wet too.
うい。
Thanks, Raina.
私もやる。
What? We gained another helper.
市松殿もそちらを手伝ってください。さっきから手がプルプルして危なっかしいです。
Well, yeah, I've been hard at work. I'd appreciate it. I was eventually assigned to easier tasks. Thank God. Separating light trash should be easy even with my jiggly arms. Do you want to touch my wobbly arm?
朝からこの寸胴を使っていたのだ。休んでもらいたいところだが。
There ain't no breaks in survival.
ねえねえオーロ、他人のゴミ漁りってなんか楽しくない？
No. You're gross. Although it is kind of a new experience.
おっと市松選手お嬢様寮のゴミ漁りが楽しいそうです
Oh, no. Stop. No.
やっぱりマストでけだものか
Don't fall for her tricks. She's just saying words. That was a giggle.
このままでいいようですね。
I'm glad. I'm glad. We were sorting through the trash. Okay, this goes here and this goes right over here. Put that there. Okay, what else do I got? Oh my.
オーロロどうしたの
Oh, what's wrong with me? Well. Oh no. It didn't really matter. Seriously, if it really wasn't a big deal, but oh no. Fishing through trash from girls' rooms was pretty questionable. Oh, you ever been dumpster diving before? Come on, boy! All the residents, Reina included, seemed to be generally refined young women. Yeah. Going through all these sheets of tissues was questionable, though. Oh, God, no. Do I have gloves? I don't... We'd occasionally find old toothbrushes, sweat pads. What's a sweat pad? And a variety of other items. It was a questionable experience, to say the least. This isn't fun or sexy. It seriously wasn't that big of a deal, but still.
ねえ市松
Ah! What is I'm sorting, that's all!
何慌ててんのよ
Nothing! I was so focused you scared me. An unexpected voice called to me. Our classmate and Reina's friend. I believe she was always there with Jogasaki.
これまで悪かったわよ
What? Huh?
あんた別に悪いやつじゃないって知ってたけど
Then what?
そのわかるでしょ綾香とのほらその
She's a bitch? Yeah, I get it.
わかるでしょ
Yeah, I understand. I understand completely. I did get it. I knew that the way she acted in class wasn't her own personal will, and I knew that she was trying to apologize for that at the moment. But why was she acting a little aggressive? Don't make me say it!
まったく何よまったく
What do you mean? Apologizing was enough to irritate her. She was like the sort of troublesome woman you wanted to smack after finding her on some online creepypasta. Or copy pasta, whatever, it's the same fucking thing. What the fuck? I understand. Friends are important, not that one. It was true she'd been rude to me, but I also understood how she'd wanted to stay on Jogasaki's good side. You don't need to worry about it, and you don't need to act any differently around me from now on either. If I were to ask for anything, it would be for you to stop swooping in and trying to protect Reina when I'm talking to her. That just hurts. It's fine.
わかった
Yeah. She's my friend. Yes, whatever on the rest. You don't need to force yourself to be nice to me either. There would be those you didn't see eye to eye with. It wasn't always a matter of personality, but also of environment and interpersonal relationships. There was no need to force ourselves to get along. At least I believe that much. Well, I mean... Ayaka's the truest, the true, like, one I don't want to get along. I don't want to get along with.
そうはいかないわよ
Huh? Hmm?
あんたが悪いやつじゃないなら 嫌うのは筋違いだし。
Ah, so you are gonna change your ways.
仲良くしてあげてもいいわ。彩香には私から言うし。
Oh yes, let's see how well that turns out. Dot dot dot. How about that? Well, I was about to turn someone away after they reached out to me. Oh, I hope we'll get along then. What was her name again?
メゴジン。加賀まなこ。あだ名はメゴチ。
Thank you. She lended a helping hand. I see. Well, I hope we'll get along, Kaga.
よろしく。
Thank you. Kaga blushed bright red and glanced downward. Bashful, wasn't she? I had no idea if we'd manage to get along well. But I guessed it was better than being on bad terms. And with this, I gained another person in class I could call a friend. Tentatively. Oh, that reminds me, isn't Kaga...
Huh?
I just now saw the bag she was dropping off. The trash bags had your room number and full name. The signature space said Kaga Monaco in tiny feminine writing. This is yours, huh? You got a ton of chocolate potato chips? What? What kind of cursed and blessed thing is this? You must be eating over 10 packs a week.
好きなのよ。悪い。
I like them is all. It's fine, but trash like this is all foil, so it's tough to burn.
燃やすことなんて考えて買ってないわよ。てかあんまり見ないで。
No one got their trash specifically for burning, alright? Oh no. After sorting through the rest of her trash, I found something white buried among the discarded tissues. Oh god. Alright, this had to be silk. It was velvety smooth and it felt great. What is this? I unfolded it. Sprawling. Huh? Ah.
あら。メゴチン。くたくたのパンツでも捨てるときはビニールに包むなりなんなりさ。死ねー
What do you want? I died that day. A little while later, it looked like the only classmates I'd be close to were Sylvie's group and Kikachio. I'm okay with that.
カレーって本当に素敵な香りね。
Honestly, it's how it is. That's how I expected the entire game to go, where my only friends were, you know, this group and Kikachio, who I include him in this group. He's my bro, all right? Who's also a fucking pervert, but hey, aren't all dudes perverts in their own way? You're damn right we are. God, we're monsters.